My name is Angel.
Smacking them, bro.
I used to go to the Apple store and take the motherfucking display phones, bro. It's called Gorilla Booster, bro. Go in there and come out, bro. Bare face and everything, no mask. You feel me? I'm in there, I'm getting out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, honestly, I done splashed during the daytime. You feel me? I ain't even gonna cap. I done splashed over there on Lombard. Tourists over here talking about, oh my god, if y'all don't knock it off, you know what I'm saying? This is regular out here.
Can you tell me a crazy boosting story?
Crazy boost. Oh my god.
Oh, what's time, bro?
Which time? Shit. Was going to Twin Peaks, and there's somebody parked up on the side trying to, you know what I'm saying, take some pictures and shit like that. Well, we end up splashing they shit.
Get out of the gun. Stay in here.
Get down. Call Ashley.
Stay down.
The next day, motherfuckers on the news.
Team of gunmen rob a film crew in front of terrified witnesses.
And see, one of the robbery suspects pistol whips one of the victims. Tripod legs are hanging outside of the rear passenger window, and as they drive away.
You feel me? But can't speak too much on that, because, you know what I'm saying?
Tell them the Gucci story.
Okay, so one time we went to the Gucci store, RIP my nigga Fury, man, FBA,
Fury,
man.
FBA,
We want to get his
Fury, man.
Search continues this morning for the gunman who robbed another high-end designer store in San Francisco's Union Square.
So I stole two $2,000 purses. He stole a tracksuit, alarms and everything. My nigga Fury stole a couple things too. And he got alarms all through the Gucci tracksuit walking in.
Beeping, bro.
Bam, bam, bam. And we're just, everywhere we walk, bro, in the store beeping. Them motherfuckers knew we was up to no good. By the time they come up like, sir, you need any help? Nah, I just need help to show me where the exit's at now. I'm about done here. We walked out with like $10,000-$15,000 worth of shit, bro.
Are you guys worried about consequences like from the police out here?
What? San Francisco doesn't believe in crime. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Shout out the DA though. Oh, shout out London Breed too. Shout out London Breed.
Once the arrests are made, we are hopeful that our DA will prosecute.
I did time in San Francisco, but never like stayed more than like a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying?
We've been doing consequences since juvenile hall. Graduated to prison.
Most definitely.
Still out here, same shit, same environment.
I think they don't give a fuck.
Do you think that's changing the way that like businesses decide to move their shit here?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why they're all closing down on Market.
Since the start of the year, the city has seen the exit of more than a dozen national retailers from the downtown area.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel bad about that, or?
Absolutely not. Welcome to the Bay. Straight up. Welcome to the Bay, bro.
Welcome to the city. You know what I'm saying?
And I hope when you executives come over here to finalize the paperwork to sign to close the store, your shit gets splashed, my nigga. Welcome to the Bay Area, bro. It's just what we do. We do it all. Splash shit, line them up, stain gang. We do all that, bro. Trap.
Bip City.
Everything, bro. Out the bitch. You name it, we doing
Off
it.
the bitch.
Working with our Hondos. You know, this baby Honduras right here, man. You feel me?
Shocking discovery in California's drug trade. Hundreds of San Francisco's dealers are coming to our state from just one place, the small town of Siria Valley. It's in the middle of Honduras. You can see in these pictures the many homes in the Siria Valley are built with images of familiar Bay Area icons.
I work at La Cocina up the street. It's about 30, 40 Hondos out in front of that motherfucker every day selling dope.
Hey, bruh, what the fuck? What you want, bruh? Don't be recording all of that up in my face, bruh. Get that shit up on, bruh. Don't fuck around like that, bruh.
The Hondos are Hondurans and they're posted on every block. Police roll right past. They don't get out. They don't roll their window down. They don't say shit. They just look at them. Keep going.
What's going on with the Honduran gangs here?
As far as I know it, you get a lot of like young people that are trying to cross into the country, and so they get sponsored. You get a lot of Mexican cartels that are offering basically protection to these young people, and then once you're here, you're working for them.
This is a very important part of the story. I had a chance to speak with a couple Hondos, but I did so off camera. Putting them on camera could put them and their families at serious risk. Here's how it works, and here's why they're in San Francisco. Let's start with the history of fentanyl. Fentanyl is produced by China, or in China, depending on how you look at it. They sell most of their product legally to American pharmaceutical companies, like Johnson & Johnson, who owns the patent to fentanyl patches, fentanyl candy, and fentanyl liquid IV drip.
Fentanyl is used in operating rooms and to control pain after surgery.
Much like Nike, Apple, and other American corporations looking to save money by outsourcing production to countries with lax labor regulations, American pharmaceutical companies literally procured trillion-dollar contracts with Chinese medicine manufacturers to produce cheap generics of many of our favorite drugs today. Percocet, Oxycontin,
Oxycontin, Xanax, Percocet, and Loratas.
Xanax, promethazine and codeine, aka Dirty Sprite.
That lean, promethazine and codeine. Yellow surface, that shit. Purple shit, I mix it. Put it in a bottle. Nigga, I be solid.
And last but not least, the man of the hour, fentanyl. There's not really any music about fentanyl, yet.
Fentanyl is going to bind to your opioid receptors in your central nervous system.
Well, at some point, these Chinese manufacturers realized there was more eager clients besides Johnson & Johnson. And the coolest thing about these new clients, they don't even need you to actually make the fentanyl. All they need is the analog precursors, sodium borohydride and chloride. They bake it down, bag it up, and smuggle it into the U.S. And these companies were the Sinaloa Cartel and the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, $2 billion Mexican drug empires competing for control of smuggling routes into the United States. And so it began.
Drug overdoses are killing more Americans now than at any time in history.
100,000 people died.
At 22 years old, Sawyer Post made a mistake. He tried Percocet, a prescription painkiller.
The Percocet itself was laced with fentanyl. Unfortunately, my son.
Krista says she believes this was Trinity's first time trying drugs.
9-year-old died from a fentanyl overdose.
Every day, 200 Americans die from a fentanyl overdose. Since 2018, which is around when these American-funded Chinese manufacturers began working with the cartels in Mexico, that number is now over 260,000 people. In San Francisco, about 2 people die from an overdose every day. Here is some incredibly sad footage of a husband handing over his wife's body to the San Francisco medical examiners.
Get out, you guys quick. My bad, girl. Let me see it. My bad. I love you, Vicky. I love you, life. I love you, death. My bad. My bad. My bad, girl. Can I give you a hug? Here, man. Thank you. I can't take it anymore. You didn't even know Vicky, did you?
No. Now, what you have to understand is that from a distribution standpoint, the current fentanyl crisis is much different than America's last significant drug crisis, which was the crack cocaine epidemic in the 1980s. Back then, cartels and possibly the CIA sold directly to American gangs to distribute in places like Los Angeles, Miami, and New York City. However, over time, the cartels realized that it was much more profitable to import their own dealers into the United States from impoverished third world nations. This is what's going on with the Hondurans. The cartel scouts in the slums of Central America and finds working-age males in poverty. They promise them free, safe passage up north into the United States. Now, we at Channel 5 may or may not have recently gone to Latin America to follow in the footsteps of one of these Honduran migrants. But I will tell you this, shortly after being smuggled across the US border, many of these Hondurans are driven straight to San Francisco, given a package of fentanyl, given a street corner, and told they must sell it to pay off their coyotes. Anyways, more from the FEA gang.
Just got some real quick tags right here.
You guys going to the dead show? Have fun. I will.
As I stood on Market Street with FEA, a group of middle schoolers from Oakland approached us with backpacks full of candy for sale.
You take cash out, little brother? Yeah, for sure. I'm watching that. Mine's like 30. What the hell is this? You want some candy?
At first, I wasn't sure what was going on, but my new friend broke it down.
Yeah, so behind us right here, man, you know what I'm saying? We got these kids, I say about 12 to 15, 16. You heard one of them, you say from Oakland, so they hop on board, come out here. This is money zone. Like I said, I ain't from out here either. Everybody comes out here from other cities. Rarely will you find someone from the city that's actually out here hustling. Basically what they did, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak too deep on it, but come here with some backpacks, go to a store, fill it up with candy, walk down Market, and the tourists, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna buy it. They think, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, look at these kids. They got the little hustle going on here. We respect it. They could be out here stripping shit, this and that, so we're gonna support it. You know what I'm saying? Little do they know, but then, you know, you graduate. Now you figure out about dipping. Now you figure about house licks. Now you figure about playing with guns. Now you start, you know what I'm saying? You expand your horizon. You feel me? Bro, it ends up how me and my nigga Trey's ended up, bro. You start going to juvenile hall, and then you go to county jail, and then you go to prison. We supporting the young niggas because we used to do some shit like that too.
The escalation of crime is pretty interesting.
Oh, it is. You know, they start looking up to the wrong kind of things too. Like they look up to my nigga right here, you feel me? Bape outfit, you know, off-white belts, Jordans. That's the ultimate goal is I want to be out here saucy. You know what I'm saying? There's no talking to the young generation either. They don't want to hear it because I didn't want to hear it.
Is it possible to like stop people from going down this road?
Not really, because if you want it, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
I was the same way. You know, I was going to juvenile hall, motherfuckers was trying to preach this and preach that and...
What you gonna do when you're making no money and you dropping out of high school? Got a baby on the way with a lady. She don't understand you a little crazy. You can't even stop. You're stealing from your parents and running from the cops. Yeah, let me keep it real. Take a moment, look back. Every kid's got a dream that it wasn't be a drug addict. If you want to be high, be a hope dealer.
I don't want to hear none of it, you feel me? I don't want to hear what you guys change your life and this and that and what it leads to. Like, I ain't tripping, bro.
What are your aspirations for your life beyond this?
Me? Shit, I'm trying to get it together now, man. I've spent way too many years fucking up, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting close to 30 now, bro, and it's just trying to get into a union or something like that. That's the plan right now, bro, you know what I'm saying? And I'm in the process of that, bro, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of behind the scenes with this shit, you feel me? This is just...
Damn, you guys bought hella candy. What the fuck? You see how much candy they got?
It's not even about the candy, man. It's just the support.
I don't even want the candy. You know what I mean? You gotta support.
Shit, I'm about to head back to Santa but my nigga's gonna be out here. Pleasure meeting you, bro.
My new friends from FEA said they had to go back to San but I wanted to keep checking out the streets of the Tenderloin. So they linked me up with their friend named Antoine, who was a couple blocks away.
Oh, hey, what's up, my loved one? I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I done seen everything in San Francisco. The only thing I ain't never seen, a bitch that I need and a turtle with speed, nigga. On everything I love, nigga. The Biffy shit is going bananas, nigga. Look, when I say bananas, bananas, nigga. On everything, nigga. I swear to God, I quit my... We ain't gonna get into all that, but just know, if your cousin show up into your house at 3 in the morning with a duffel bag and he happy, he did his thug thizzle that evening, you feel me? And it's a little petty crime, little slap on the wrist, you feel me? I'm talking about you go sit up in county about 3-4 days, depending on what kind of prize you got. They gonna let you write about that motherfucker. Motherfucker get right back up in that motherfucker. Petty crime. Sparky's on the lease. Top. And pull that motherfucker right back. Spark plugs to break a window quicker than a bip on my mama.
So can you tell us where we're at and what's going on?
Man, we is on 8th and Market, the notorious 8th and Market. You can find everything down here on 8th and Market, from hygiene bottles to fentanyl to bikes to wheelchairs. If you want a wheelchair, you come down here and get a wheelchair. So if you want some apple juice or canned goods, you get it for the low. You ain't gotta go to Food Code Safeway. Come right here.
Jacob Shibashevsky, who owns Fermentation Lab on Market Street, says crime in the mid-market area has worsened post-pandemic.
I wish there was more that could be done.
So it's cool with me because I've been in San Francisco all my life. But for people that just moving out here, it's really hurting them because they're not used to this. So it's like the people that's gentrifying and coming into our neighborhood in these new tech company buildings and stuff are the ones that's complaining. Mm-hmm. If you don't like it, go back home. I'm okay with that. Shit, I'm tired of San Francisco being packed. Go ahead, close this motherfucker down. Let us get back to who we was before. People that's been here, we okay with this. This has been going on before our time. This has been going on for years and decades. It's just visible now because they don't have nowhere to put them. Because if you look at documentaries from 1980s in San Francisco, they've been doing this. This been going on.
The rush is what got me.
I'm not gonna say we cool with it, but we understand it. We see how it goes. We okay with that. No.
This guy's doing a nitrous balloon. You think he's here for the Grateful Dead show, or you think he's a homeless guy? You here for the Grateful Dead show, or you living on the streets?
All gas, no break.
Hell yeah.
No break. There you go.
I think at this point, it's important to note that this entire documentary was pretty much filmed in a 6-block radius that composes one particular neighborhood in the city. This neighborhood is called the Tenderloin. Since the 1890s, it's been nicknamed the Tenderloin because it was suggested that police who patrolled the area receive additional hazard pay bonuses, also supplement their income with bribes from local brothels, gambling halls, speakeasies, and so forth. And ultimately receive such a good payout, they could afford tenderloin steaks for dinner every night. The point I'm making is that for over 100 years, cops in Frisco have turned a blind eye to crime in the Tenderloin. Much like the downtown east side in Vancouver, BC, Canada, or the Kensington area of North Philadelphia, they consider it to be a containment policy. If they allow certain things like open-air drug markets to occur in a specific contained zone, then crime is unlikely to occur in more affluent nearby neighborhoods. The same is true in San Francisco. Just a stone's throw away from the Tenderloin are very affluent neighborhoods like Nob Hill, Pacific Heights, and North Beach. These neighborhoods have a high police presence and low crime rates.
Anyways, that's a story for another day. I wanted to check out some of the open-air drug markets that were allegedly in the Tenderloin. Antoine agreed to show me the biggest one, but he was a bit nervous about filming.
So what is this block up here that we're about to walk to?
This the block. This the block. If you you gonna see, but that's the block. You feel me? But it's just a popular block where things happen. Things happen. For downtown, you know, like we finna go check in with them. You know, I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. I passed through, but I don't know enough, you know, to be right here. But I'm gonna let them go. You feel me? And do how they do when they do it.
So what's this block called again?
The Woo Block. WOO Block. I'm not from here. I don't hang out down here, but I know about it because I'm a San Franciscan. And just know, this block get a little crazy at times, depending on what's going on. You feel me? It's a go-to block, one-stop shop. If you want to get something, they gonna have something. Everything. That's why I said I'm gonna let the Hawk twins let you know.
Y'all, man, y'all made it to the city, man. Where it's pretty at, We on the Woo Block, man. We is trapping over here, man. Selling weed, slapping booties, and making movies, man. I can never switch. I can never snitch. I can never fuck with niggas acting like a bitch. I can never fold, could never be a hoe. I ain't never been a trick. I forever get the dough. I can never switch. I can never snitch. I can never fuck with niggas acting like a bitch. I can never fold, could never be a hoe. I ain't never been a trick. I forever get the dough. Till I get $1 million deal, I'm still gonna sell dope on this deal, man.
How would you guys describe the current state of San Francisco?
I mean, it's a bunch of shit going on, but this shit ain't nothing new. You know, everything that's going on right now been going on. It's just more so like they making it easier for motherfuckers. You know, they giving out needles, they giving out shit. You know, like
it's part of San Francisco's public health strategy called harm reduction, taking steps to reduce the negative consequences of using drugs.
This is a lot of it.
What is it used for?
This is used so they can put their fentanyl on here, and then they burn it and they smoke it through a straw.
shit, they just passed the law. They don't take you to jail for stealing no more. You get cited and released. They damn near making it easy. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why everyone off dope come to the city. It's easy to be on dope. The police don't give a fuck. Cause they ain't gonna take no dope fiend to jail, cause they ain't gonna make no money off of it. They'd rather take me and Tyler to jail, cause they know we gonna bail out. They gonna make some money off of us.
Yeah, I'm a done daughter. Think I let it smell of that gunpowder. Pass the whole little bro so he can get some funds out of it.
Yeah, they don't take crackheads to jail, cause it's no money in it. They don't have no money that I can pay no fines. My son go to school right here. I take my son to school, and he looking at the niggas, the dude smoking dope right here. You know what I mean? So if you live here, it is kind of a problem, cause your kids are raised up and watching people smoking dope on the side of the street, and that ain't cool. It is not good, you know. So I feel like they should give them a certain area where they can smoke dope at. It's a disease. Motherfuckers off heroin and shit. If they stop doing heroin, they will die. So it's more so like instead of killing them, we gonna give them some clean needles, or they gonna catch AIDS, you know, and be out here, you know. She's standing right here. They just drove past 4-5 deep. They should be up there, but they down here. The police, they'd rather pull up on me talking about we the real twins. There was some twin police. They pulled up on us like we the real twins.
Take y'all real twin ass up the street and go do some work.
Channel 5 live worldwide, Hollywood and Vine.
Fuck the authority, Channel 5 News. Channel 55, we don't fuck with custers. And 5 is the best number.
If you enjoyed this documentary, I have great news. You only saw a small portion of what we're allowed to post on YouTube. The complete documentary includes an actual tour of a safe injection site and harm reduction facility, as well as conversations with experts in the field. We also shadow a professional bipper and fentanyl dealer throughout his complete resale process, from breaking into cars in the Twitter headquarters to selling stolen goods at a secondhand illegal market in the Mission District. Beyond that, we also shadow a pimp.
Oh man, I'll break bitches, man.
Throughout his day at work. If you'd like to see all of this content, go to our Patreon, www.patreon.com/channel5. As you know, Channel 5 is and has always been completely independent. So if you want to support and see some stuff that you can't see on the regular internet, go to our Patreon. Thanks.
Money makes the world go round. Crypto makes the world go forward.
As it says right behind me, freedom is not free. So don't forget that.
Freedom is not free. Remember the Constitution and remember our rights. Kelly J. Patriot, Channel 5 Live. What's this? Oh, I think this one's a 357 hollow point. And now we're going to talk a little gun safety here. So, first of all, make sure the gun is empty. Bullets are out. We got 6 right here. Don't point it at somebody unless you're going to fire it. And don't shoot unless you intend to kill or protect somebody that you need to. God bless America. Once again, Kelly J. 2A. My fingers are messed up, kind of like that. Kelly J. 2A. God bless America. Second Amendment.
After 6 months on hiatus, alone in the Mojave Desert, I got a call from an old friend.
Hey, Andrew, this is Kelly. Hope you're doing well.
Kelly J. Patriot, Saddam's cousin from Orange County.
Kelly, you know what's up?
He told me he had a huge surprise for me, but wouldn't tell me what. All he said was get to the Arizona State Capitol immediately.
Pull around, go under the 2 big flags.
I met him at the Freedom Isn't Free gazebo, and he told me that I must start by getting a zoom-in shot of the American flag.
All right, Kelly, I'm zooming in.
Men died for us. God bless America. Whoop, whoop, they're flying everywhere.
At first, I was a bit disappointed. I thought that he broke my isolation just to show me his gun. But then I heard a bellowing screech about 50 yards away. I could hardly believe it. There he was, Jacob Chansley, aka the QAnon Shaman.
Jacob Chansley, known as the QAnon Shaman, has been released from prison.
Fresh out the federal slammer after spending 41 months in solitary confinement for his role in the January 6th Capitol riot. Since his release, he's yet to talk to the media, but for some reason, he wanted to talk to me.
Hi.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing all right.
But under one condition. He said that before our interview, he'd like to perform a shamanic hymn he wrote behind bars, a war song, commemorating his victory against the deep state.
How's it going?
My grandmother just told me, on my father's side, my grandmother told me that we have Cheyenne blood running through our veins, and she said one of my ancestors was actually one of the few survivors of the Trail of Tears.
How does that make you feel?
Very proud of my heritage. Typically, Native Americans wear headdresses where they have to earn all the feathers. This is not something that I was given by a Native American tribe or anything like that, but I do certainly believe over the course of my 10-year shamanic journey, I've earned my feathers.
What are your top feather earning moments, you think?
Oh man, 6.5 years of working with kids, troubled teen boys in group homes. Times where I went out to the desert and damn near died going on a vision quest. Going through everything I went through over the last 2.5 years, solitary confinement and all that stuff. All the spiritual battles I've won in the ether and the astral realm against demonic forces and not yielding, not giving in to fear.
Freedom! It's perfect, thank you.
I know, honey.
At Culligan, we think about your water, so you don't have to.
For sure. Anything else you want to say?
Transgenderism, which Baphomet is androgynous, and Satanism are kind of paired together. It's a globalist movement to create a Luciferian or satanic new world order. And it's really unfortunate because there's a lot of good transgender people out there. I have a lot of friends who are transgender, and all they want to do is blend in. They don't want to stand out and force society to bend to their will. They just want to blend in. There's something called the Corporate Equity Index at CEI.
HRC's Corporate Equality Index rates workplaces on their commitment to policies and benefits for LGBTQ workers.
I'm proud that today
it was announced that Walmart scored 100 on the CEI for the 5th consecutive year.
Okay, look at this. They got some gay pride swim trunks at Walmart.
The CEI has served as the bar of accountability when there was no bar at all.
And basically what it is these organizations, these globalist organizations, Target, withholding investments from companies that don't have basically the woke credit score. If they don't have their woke credit score up high enough, or if they don't have one at all, then they'll send the woke mob after them. Did you get everything you needed?
Yeah, I just wanted a picture.
Okay.
Thanks.
These are the symbols for the planets. These are pyramids with vortexes above them. We got the sun and the moon here. Viking runes, because from what I've heard from family, I have Viking ancestry, as well as Native American Cheyenne blood running through my veins.
Is that something you can like feel?
Oh yeah. This idea of whiteness, it's just so racist. I happen to have Cheyenne blood running through my veins, so please tell me more about how it is wearing something my ancestors wore for quite some time is an insult to my heritage. Please tell me more about that.
What's up with the wrist tattoos?
I got these here after a heartless wretch broke my heart and cheated on me, and so I got these as a means of reminding myself to never allow a woman to treat me that way, and also to deal with the emotional, mental pain of that. So a lot of my tattoos are done, they're earned. These I got after my dad committed suicide. Once again, it took 36 hours for these to be done, so it was a dealing with mental and emotional pain through the physical pain, coming through it and healing.
Do you still support Trump?
Yeah, it's not Trump's fault that I or anybody else went into that building. Why should he bail us out? Why should he get blamed for the actions of free citizens?
And we fight. We fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
Do I feel like he could have done more? I mean, he could have done something like started a lawyer fund for all the J6ers and donated a large sum of money to kind of set a trend. But as far as like pardons, as funny as it may sound, there's only so much power that the president has.
In the final hours of his presidency, President Trump granted clemency to more than 140 people. Pompano Beach rapper Kodak Black, whose real name is Bill Capri, his sentence was commuted.
Do you feel that your time in prison changed your belief systems at all?
Like regarding politics?
Yeah.
No. If anything, it just reinforced the notion that the government has corruption at some of the highest levels, and that needs to change.
Hey guys, it's Andrew Callahan. We're here now in Scottsdale, Arizona. Last time we were here in hot Scottsdale, Arizona was to cover the Satanic Temple Gathering.
Scottsdale, baby! Get a baby!
Hail Satan! Right now, we're here for quite the opposite. I'm standing in front of a church here, where inside, Jacob Chansley, aka QAnon Shaman, is having his first ever welcome home party. So let's go inside and figure out what's going on. Come on, guys.
What was the process of actually putting this all together?
Many, many hours of finding the right camera angles and watching it. The first trouble started just after 1 o'clock.
45 pages, here it is right here.
Somber day for the country.
The founder of the Oath Keepers militia group is headed to prison for more than 18 years.
His lawyers didn't have this video. The video we're watching right now, his own lawyers did not have. There was a big question of what did the people do who actually did enter the building.
This is where we picked it up with the security footage that is new. At this point, the story dramatically changes.
The New Jersey man who assaulted a Capitol police officer on January 6th has been sentenced.
So this was withheld.
This was not shown to the defense.
That could be considered exculpatory evidence. This doesn't seem like what a lot of the media is showing.
It's going to change narratives no matter what your political perspective is. What we're after is the truth.
so much for showing up. It is truly an honor and a pleasure to shake your hands.